Hi there, coming to you from Vancouver. I'm Elspeth and I do the production management of the Shepherd's private label program. And I'm here with Paul King from Kendor Textiles in Vancouver. And Kendor is one of Canada's largest fabric wholesaler importers. We are providing the background to this wonderful Shepherd's label, which you ladies are all loving, and we're having a very good time working with the Shepherd's team to produce this fabulous collection. Everybody's loving the fabrics that Shepherd's have chosen. We've been working with two different fabrics, and one of them is the Ponte, which is a wonderful workhorse of a fabric. It's an Eco Vero fabric. What does that mean?
Well, Eco Vero is sustainable rayon, and viscose. So rayons and viscose are traditionally made in a rather unhappy way, where they source the forest from unmanaged forests. So that could be ancient and endangered forests. It could be the Amazon. It could be in Indonesia. This is certified by Lenzing, and Eco Vero utilizes 50% less water and recovers the water that they use in the processing to be upcycled again, and about 50% less energy to produce it. What we end up with is a wonderful item that's has a good story and also has great performance. One of the features of this fabric is the soft hand, and like all rayon, soft hand comes with a price. One has to take good care of these garments and wash with like fabrics, cool wash, cool dry, and make sure there's nothing abrasive in the washing machine, and you'll get long life out of these garments. That's one of the things that we love about this fabric is the durability. So it's very similar to the tensile process, where we take wood fiber, break it down into a pulp, and then extrude a fiber that can turn into a fabric. So all these steps are what we have to make this fabric and the composition of the Eco Vero to be biodegradable, which is also another nice thing at the end of its life.
So it's nice to know that not only are you wearing a very fashionable made in Canada garment, but you're also wearing a garment constructed from a fabric where people have actually thought about what the footprint of the fabric would be and whether or not it's being constructed in an environmentally conscientious way, or whether or not it's doing terrible things to our environment. Yes. Paul is very concerned about making sure he only deals with environmentally well-sourced fabrics.
And this item is also Okitek certified, which is a certification that means it's safe against the skin. So the dyeing processes, the finishing processes, they're very good for people with sensitive skin. So this is an important thing to us, and also just important to the environment. So we're not pumping chemicals into the groundwater when we're producing something. So this is one of the items that we feel very proud to have developed. We waited a long time to create a Ponte, and we weren't going to do one until we could do one that had some form of sustainable storage.
Thanks, Paul. I know that with these fabrics, the Shepherd's customers are from all over North America, all over the world. They are traveling, they're packing them in and out of suitcases, they are washing them. If these garments could talk, they would have some great stories as to where they've been and what they're seeing and what they're doing. So as far as the longevity, as you said, all fabrics are, they're workhorses, but they're delicate. They're threads. They're woven. So we have to be respectful, right? Like, we don't necessarily wear 4 crossbody bags, necklaces, and lanyards from the Museum of Modern Art all at the same time, plus have the zipper of your coat abrasing against it. Yeah. You might get a slug or two. Yeah. As I said, if these garments could talk, they would have some great stories.
One of the great stories about rayon viscose, like this stuff, is that you can hang it to dry too. You don't necessarily need to put it in the dryer, and that'll prolong the life of the fabric, and it's something you can do when you're traveling. You could literally wash it in a sink, which I have done myself. I'm wearing a Model shirt today, which is a similar cellulose fiber, and very easy care. If you've done the wash, you've probably noticed that they spin. They're almost dry after the spin cycle. So for a man-made cellulosic, which is what this is called, these items are some of the best in the world, I'd say.
That's great. Thanks for that information, Paul. And we hope that you're enjoying your Pontes and your Scubas with this Shepherd's private label program. Over and out.
Being made as we speak.